Hi guys and welcome back to another video. So today we are actually very much late on this upload. Sorry, but I had some personal targets to complete, so that's why I'm sorry for the delay. Anyways, now you can see this change on my PC's device. So I have got Windows 11, this nickel release into my device, and so now let's start today some new series of a new programming language. So it's not much tough, not much easy as well. So all in all, it's good to go. All right. Now let's open some new folder this time because we are starting a new language, obviously. And where is this? Desktop. Here it is. And let's make a new folder here. And uh, let's rename it to C tutorials. Right. Good to go. This is it. Right. So whenever we start a language, what do we do the first thing? Alright, yes, I know I am the author, so I trust him. Okay, I trust myself. Don't. Anyways, so what is the first thing that we do when we start a language? We just do print hello world. So let's write hello world.c. So just to give you a brief introduction about this, but we have not got the installation. So whenever you write this, you have this extension pack of the C language, and we just need to install that. All that VS Code does by itself, right? So, and is it installing? What is it doing? So, anyways, until this gets installed, you can subscribe to my channel, like this video, right? And okay. Anyways, let's continue. It will continue to install. Okay. First thing, what I want, which I would prefer to do, is to head down to the settings place and click on user snippets. User snippets, go to this C, and here you go. See, this is an example given over here. You just uncomment it by pressing Control and slash. Prefix should be, this is anything which you want to go. I don't know. Anyways, let's not get away from our target. So prefix, that is the line which you are writing, and that is, let's for me it's C underscore start. And what I am preferring to do is just remove this body, insert one semicolon, and write slash hashtag include, um, is it stdio.h, right? And we have included this. Then you add one semicolon out there. Is there any issues with it? Wait. Here is it. C underscore start. Hashtag include stdio.h. Okay, so JSON uses com, not not this. And then you have, let's enter one blank line just to give the readability. Then you write int main, just to make this. This is it, comma, and you write here $1. So this is where your cursor will be found after this, when this is written, and you hit one more line just to increase the byte, nothing much. And return 0 at the end, then you have a semicolon at the end, and this is done. All right, so description is writing the boilerplate code for C. What is boilerplate code? So the boilerplate code is the initial code that you write whenever you start any language. So this is the initial code that this stdio.h should be included in order to run your C programs, right? So this is it, and yes, I think this is done. Let's close this and write C underscore start. See, it has given us, and this is it. Okay, so we have some small issues, which I would head down again to c.jsn. Then you have here /t, again /t. Let's see if this works. C and start. Yes. So this is what I would suggest you to do, because this actually increases our speed to do. For now, it may seem very small thing, but yes, slowly and steadily as we increase this, there's all uh, user defined functions, and there are many things it is needed. Okay. So first thing whenever we start any language is writing. What do we write? What do we do? Is print hello world, right? This is the first thing that all the videos do. So this is also what we are gonna do. So writing printf and you go with hello world, right? And here printf is used as the print statement whenever we want to log or give an output on our console. So at the end, you add one semicolon to each and every statement of this language. Okay, don't forget. The next thing which I would like you to do is add one extension, that is code runner. So add one code runner extension to this place. This is it. So install it. Why am I doing this? Because if you see this for the C language, how to run the files and all, so it's very tiresome. Like you have to write GCC a dot out and then GCC run, etc., etc. Okay, I don't remember this because I use this code. Okay, so code runner is installed. Great. Anyways, so that is why I would suggest you to get this code runner extension, right? And now let's head back to run CC mistake file. I don't. Anyways, so Control Alt N, I think. Yes. So this is what it is running. And let's hope there is no any error. I hope so. This is not running. It's taking a lot of time. Anyways, so okay, debug console. No, I want just terminal. So all in all, we have printed our hello world. So this is all done, right? Next, what do we do in any of the languages that we start? So what I prefer to do is to understand the mathematics that we apply in the language, right? So what I would do is simply making a calculator, right? This is all which I prefer to do in any of the languages because this involves if else statements. First thing. The second thing, it involves user defined functions. Yeah. So all this helps us, and even it actually builds up all our basic logic in this language. So that's why I would prefer to make one calculator first. That is very simple, just addition. And wait, let me add one line comment. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That's it. Nothing more than that. Okay. So we are just making the simplest of the simplest calculator. Anyways, so let's begin. And this time I would like to show how to declare the user defined functions. Okay. So I am assuming that you just know some basic ideas for this. Anyways, if you need all these basic things, then just tell me. We would just make a basic series of C languages covering almost all the basic topics on which you can make all these programs. Right? Anyways, so okay, so we are now starting with the first user defined function, that is int sum that will take two arguments as integer a and integer b. Add one semicolon and now replicate it. How do we replicate? I just forgot. Anyways, so so then you have int difference, int product, and int quotient, or let's say division. Nothing too much think about. Let's start with the first int sum, integer a and b. Okay. Now we are having. Now let me explain what is int sum does mean. So sum is obviously a function that we also have seen in Python itself. Again, whenever we are using any integer, or rather, I should take this int as float. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, anyway, float. Why am I using float? Okay, anytime whenever you are declaring any variable, then you have to specify its type or its data type in this C language. This is the complexity of this language, but believe me, you will find this one easier sometimes at some application places compared to Python itself. So this is what we are doing here. This is like, okay, very right. So all in all, what does this float before this function mean? Float means that this function is returning a data type that is float in its data. Like we have any some float of its data type. Okay. All in all, let me just explain you once what is going on by making one user-defined function, or else you will be a little bit confused, right? So, anyways, we have this float A, float B. Let's make float C because every time we have to keep the data type constant. C is equal to A plus B. That's it. A plus B. Do not break. B, and you have return C. Okay, let me explain why is this return 0 and why is this return C. So whenever this function is called, we are returning C to the, like C, what does this C mean? C means the sum of both of this sum of both of these variables. That's it. Now let's make a cat. Let's first head down for integer operation. Because for now, let's not operate on characters itself because it would be a little bit over the level of this video. So anyways, if operation is double if statement of this thing also operation 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 okay operation operation is equal to 1, then what should you do? Then call the sum function of and pass the function as a and b and then close it. Okay, so now we need inputs as a and b, float of a and b. That's it. Why is it changing it to break? I don't know. Anyways, so this is it. Now we need to get the input. So here in Python, we write input of enter numbers and that's it. But here, this is not the case. So what do we do is printf enter two numbers. Enter, let's for now, let's enter num1 and then you have scanf. Then here you write for float percentage f and ampersand a. This is it. So this is actually simple, but for this we will make another video to understand what is percentage f, t, c, s. There are many more. Again, I would just copy and paste this line and send it to there, num2 and b. Okay, so this is one way how you can do it. Another way which I prefer, which is smaller, shorter, and also easier to make and understand. If the user is also having his brain inside his skull, so what I would do is printf enter. Sorry for my spellings. Enter two numbers separated by a comma. I want the user to enter two numbers which are separated by a comma, nothing. Add a semicolon, don't forget, scanf, percentage f, comma, percentage f, comma, ampersand a, sorry, ampersand a, comma, ampersand b, and here you enter. So this is rather shorter than writing 4 lines. 2 lines are obviously short. Okay, now operation is equal to 1. Okay, now what I am writing is printf enter 1 for addition backslash n add one. Yes, so it's better. 2 for subtraction comma slash n. 3 for multiplication and backslash n. 4 for division. That's it. Yes, once again, one small mistake. Forgot a semicolon. Printf backslash enter your choice, and you have scanf %t and ampersand operation. That's it. You once again we forgot some important things. Semicolons. Anyways, okay. So this is done. We have done this operation. Etc. Okay. Let me just close this answer. So operation is equal to 1. Then you have sum of a and b. We are written 0. This is it. So all in all, we have done. Okay, now what I want to do is define one multi-line comment because this is making it really tough for me to see where am I going. Right. Let's indent this a little bit. Yes, this actually looks and sounds both right. And close this. Good to go for lunch. Again, copy this and paste it 4 times. Actually, 5 times as well. And remove all these extra indents. Next, just separate this by one line so that it's easier for you to see and understand what we are doing. Now enter 2, enter 3, enter 4, and this is else statement. Our only and only else statement where we have to print error and then backslash n, restart the program. Ready to go? Okay, now we have to define all this thing. Difference, product, division. So let's copy this because the logic is really the same, nearly the same. Just we have to change this signs. So this goes minus, this goes asterisk, and this goes pi. Okay, then we have to write difference. Then you have product, and you have division. Okay. What we will do is instead of writing this return C, just to keep the simplicity, we will go as printf the sum of the numbers is semicolon. Then you have to enter here %f comma C. That's it. And again, this %f I prefer to write it as 0.2f. Why? This is because that the whenever you write any float integer in this C language, you get point and then you have 6 digits, which I don't want because like if I write 1 plus 2, that is 3. So I don't want it to write 3.0000000. Not that way. I want it to just to go to 2 decimal places. That's it. That's not more than I need. Okay. And we again need to return 0 over here. Or instead, what you do is, anyways, it's fine. Anyways, is it fine? No, let's remove this. Let's remove this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And right here, void. Void means we are not returning anything over there. But with float distance, okay, so this is where we are having the issue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try now. Right, great. Error's gone. Now let's copy this line and add it over here, and over here. The difference, not, you know that I am very lazy guy, so I am just copy paste. Copy, paste, and here we have to write that the quotient of the two numbers is come to C. Okay, let's check once if we have missed anything. Yes, we have did. Then you here whenever we are using else and elif and all this. So in this C language, you have to write else if completely. So let's add else over here, and else over here. Okay, now we haven't changed this. Okay, let's copy, paste, so different. Wow, looks like Sanskrit word. Not disrespecting any language. It was just a joke out of the video, so that the video gets longer and I also get like you even find it good to go. Right. So let's just check this our logic once. This is separated by a comma. Enter your choice. Anyways, let's run. Okay. Terminal. So this is starting. Is it gonna start today or no? Is it running? Hello? No, it's not. It's done. Is it this? Okay, enter two numbers separated by comma. First of all, we are going to try our addition. So I'm adding 15 and 10. Okay, here we have a space as well. So we need to add one space. Enter one for addition. So obviously I will be entering one. And the sum of two numbers is 25. Yes, this is working. True. Now let's try it once again. No, I'm not adding while true. Fine. Okay, so once again, we are adding two numbers. This time it's 10 and 5. One comma. And we are adding, this time we are doing some division. Error. Okay. Yes, obviously, we have you have to use 4 instead of D. Is it? Okay. Again, 10 and 5. You have to enter 4 for division and the quotient of the two numbers is 2. What I would do is just remove the space over here so that it is a bit quicker maybe. Okay. And next you have, again, let's try for subtraction this time. 15 and 10. We are adding 2 over here. Difference is 5. Ready to go. One more time. Not this. One more time. Last time for the multiplication. So we are multiplying 2,000, 20,000 instead. Okay. So what is it now gonna do? With 3? It's 0 because the other number is 0. So it is taking itself by 0. Okay. So this is one thing plus point of this C language itself, so that it assumes the numbers by itself. Right? So let's add 20,000 and you have 1,500. You are multiplying this, okay? So 15 twos are 30 and then you have 4 and 2 6 60. So it's 3 into 10 to the power 7. Right? So let's count 2, 4, and 3, 7. That's it. So all in all, we have done it all for today. So till the next video, take care, goodbye. And yes, don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, you can even suggest me some projects to do in all this C language, Python, whichever you want. Okay, I will try my level best to do it. And that's it for all this video. Till the next video, take care, goodbye, see ya.